Fringe Radio, your trusted source for the paranormal, conspiracy theory, and true crime.
Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Dark Fringe Radio. I am your host, Will Martinez. Thanks for joining us tonight. We actually have the OG crew here tonight. We have Jay Galosi, of course, and my cousin, Peter Brew. But listen, guys, thanks for so much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. Tonight, we're going to get into a pretty interesting topic, and we're going to kind of keep it lighthearted tonight because we kind of know what the outcome of this whole thing is. But, you know, we want to kind of put a lot of attention to it because these are individuals like this guy that we're going to be talking about, Julian Brown, that a lot of other people kind of fell in their place in the past, too. We'll talk about that and get into a little bit more about that in a second. But, of course, how can everybody listen to this podcast? Jay, please, if you could, enlighten the listeners on how they can listen to the unbelievable knowledge here at Dark Fringe Radio.
Well, when you're looking for unbelievable knowledge, you can get it at any podcast place like iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify. You can go to Google Play. You can go everywhere you get your iTunes. I just said iTunes. Anywhere you get your podcast. But the best place to get it, the best place to get the stuff, the way to get the concentrate is right at darkfringeradio.com. That's where you'll hear me speak better than I'm hearing speaking now because it's getting to me, apparently.
The greenery is getting to him. The greenery is affecting. Well, Jay, thank you. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Thank you for enlightening our listeners how they can listen to the podcast. And of course, please go to our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and of course X, and of course our YouTube. Really help us out there. And please like, subscribe, and keep up to date because we're dropping an episode every week here lately. And of course, we come out with shorts on every other day. So please go ahead and check it out. darkfringeradio.com, and of course our Facebook and YouTube, Dark Fringe Radio. So, Jay, I just want to highlight real quick a little side project you're doing. You're putting out a lot of content, which is great, and it's getting a lot of attention. We'll talk about the Fox and Pony Show. Tell us a little bit about the show, Jay.
So the Fox and Pony Show is my new side project. Something I'm doing. I'm trying to put out episodes every week. They're small, bite size, and it's all about cool rides owned by regular people with some pretty cool stories, like my car behind me, my Molly McGreen. I have done episodes on the GT350, how Shelby sued the Shelby, over the GT350 and how it's actually not a Shelby. I've got cool stuff on what the Fox bodies actually are. There's going to be some content where I go out to different car shows once the weather's a little bit better. There's some road trips. I've got some cool stuff coming, and every week, every day I'm putting out some kind of a short. Every week I'm putting out an episode. The new one comes out tomorrow, all about the 94 to 2004 Mustangs, the SN95s, and were they Foxes or were they not? That's what we find out at the Fox and Pony Show on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Find it, get it, like it, subscribe, do the thing, watch the thing, like the thing, enjoy the thing, and then tell the friends about the thing.
There you go. I love it. So yeah, the Fox and Pony Show.
Intro.
Absolutely, man. There you go.
Way better than I did for the Dark Fringe. I almost did doing Dark Fringe because
yeah, what happened, Jay? Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
my dark fringe muscles. My dark fringe muscles are a little atrophied. I've been doing the Fox and Pony daily, so I apologize.
It's cool though because what you do is like on every day, like on Monday through Friday, you have like a different theme, and it stays the same. And it was funny because I think you do what Mustang Car Monday, right, or Movie Car Monday, or Mustang Movie Monday, or something.
It's Movie Car Monday. The last two of the Mustangs. The next one is not going to be a Mustang.
Well, listen, it's funny because I was on vacation last week, and it's funny enough. I'm sitting there, I'm watching TV, and a movie comes on. Guess what it is? You'll never guess.
Gone in 60 seconds.
No, Misery, right?
Ooh,
Misery. Misery.
That's a Mustang.
It does. It does. James Caan has a Mustang. It's a 65 olive Mustang. Beautiful car. You should bring it up, bro. Yeah. I was like, holy shit, I got to remind Jay about this fucking Mustang in this movie. Totally forgot he drove a Mustang and got flipped over, obviously. That's where Kathy Bates fucking kidnapped him and fucking took him.
Lost his ankles.
Everybody remembers the scene.
Oh, the leg, the knee, or the ankle? Yeah.
Ankles.
The board between the legs. Oh my god. Yeah. That was the scene. That was the movie that catapulted her career. I mean, before that, she had Dolores Claiborne after that, I think maybe, but before that, but yeah, but that was the one that fucking got her on the map.
Bro, that movie imprinted her face in my mind for years, bro, and that's the only thing that I can remember. Her face to that movie.
Yeah.
Always. That's
The,
it.
the only
Every-
the only female actress's face that sticks out a little bit more to me is like that scene from that face, when she comes in, like that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's scary.
freaky.
The mother from the Goonies, like when she comes on,
Yeah, bro.
douche.
Oh yeah, that ugly ass woman.
Is that-
Yeah. Yeah.
We
I
need,
mean,
She looks like a man.
Axl Rose looks like her, but
we need a thumbnail. We need a thumbnail.
I'll put it up right now for everybody to see.
Can we
But
get
yeah,
a thumbnail back here, guys?
Oh, Tony, can we get a thumbnail, please, Tony? Tony, please, come on.
Hey, let him come.
Oh, but yeah, so I was watching that. I was like, holy shit, he had a fucking 65 Mustang, olive green, beautiful fucking car. And I was like, I got to remind Jay about it. But yeah, that's cool that you do a different theme every day of the week, Jay. And please, keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting out that content. And that's what it's all about, my friend. Pete, I want to kind of focus on you tonight, too, as well. I know you said something that you wanted to introduce. You had a little announcement. So I'm just going to leave the floor to you, man. What's going on?
So it's like a little.
Yeah, let's do the whole. Yeah.
Let's get a little prequel to the Florida Man.
Oh,
Right? Just a
okay.
little something, right?
Okay.
Have you guys heard of the Florida Man games?
yes,
No, I have not. Not me.
Look it up.
Okay.
Just look it up.
What do they do? We got to do
Florida
regular
Man shit.
gator,
Florida
regular
Man
gator?
shit, bro. Florida
Catch a
Man
snake?
shit. I swear to you, it's all Florida Man stuff. Jay
Really?
knows. If Jay knows about it, he knows exactly what the hell I'm talking about, bro. It's a 4-man team, and
Okay.
it's like it's gonna this year. It's gonna be hosted at the Freedom Factory at Cletus McFarland. I think you know who dude is. Cletus. He's like one of those internet guys, like YouTubers. Has a fucking bought a track out west, bro.
Yeah. I know
I
what you're
can't
talking
remember
about.
exactly.
Yeah. So it's gonna be over there, bro. And it's
They usually hold it in Tampa, but they're relocating it this year.
Yes. He's basically having the games over there, and it's basically like 4 or 5 games that everybody, a team of
Team of
guys,
4?
team of 4 or 5 competing.
Are we gonna have to have a Dark Fringe team?
bro? No, but that's what I'm saying, man. We gotta have something
I
like.
gotta start trading.
Look it up.
Ugh.
It's like a whole bunch of oddball shit. I feel
Get
like
50 push-ups.
Yeah.
everybody here has like to contribute in some way. You know what I'm saying, James?
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucking,
bro.
I think they got some wrestling shit over there too.
Oh,
Like,
come
so,
on.
bro. I swear. But that's what I'm saying, though. But that's what I'm saying. We got to look it up. You know what? Cuz.
Yeah.
Screen
Yeah.
share. Let's pull it up.
All right, let's see what I can find real quick. Hold
Just
on.
for 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
So, Florida Man Games, right?
Yeah, Florida Man games. I have it here, but I'm gonna let you
It's okay.
go ahead and pull it up real quick, just to kind
Okay.
of see.
Interesting. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let me screen share this. Hold on one second, guys. Florida Man Games. You guys see it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So tickets on sale now. Live the headlines without the jail time. Live the headlines without the jail time. Wow. Okay. That's a way to sell this. Okay. As seen on the AP, USA Today, New York Times, defending champs. Oh, look at these guys.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, I got this guy right here, dude, in the hat, dude, the cowboy hat.
I can
That's
probably
number
keep-
one. I got
I'll let
that
Jay
one.
get the guy with the eagle head.
Evading arrest obstacle course. Oh,
Bro,
that's Pete. That's Pete. Pete, you can get away. You're fast as fuck, bro. You're faster than all of us.
Everybody has
Yay, maybe, but
like,
Pete. Yeah.
something they can contribute.
Okay.
I can
The hurricane
get that off rip. Look, see what I'm
hurricane
saying?
party prep grocery
Jay,
out,
right
bro.
there.
Oh, that's Jay.
There, you see what I'm saying? See,
Florida
Look,
must battle
battle it
against each
out.
other. Last to hurricane prep and party supplies on the sheet. Okay. Florida sumo cage. Oh, that's right there, right here. Come on,
there
bro.
it is. See what I'm saying?
Cage match and beer chug. Oh, I can beer chug, bro. Even though I don't like beer that much, I can chug a beer. No problem. That's no problem.
Bro.
Weaponized pool noodles. Oh, here we go.
Bro.
Some American Gladiator shit right here. Look at that.
See what
Remember?
I'm saying? Like, that's what
We're Gen X. We all know about that shit already, right?
Oh my god, that's what I'm
Weaponized.
saying. Like,
That's great. New qualifying event, new event added. They won't say what it is. Challenges for you to play with your friends, save your seat. Wow.
So,
let's see what the terms are.
yeah. So
Oh,
this
look
is
at
what
that.
I wanted to
Here's,
bring
here's
up.
all the
to you guys.
legalese. Yeah. Here's all the
So,
legalese.
you
Okay. I wonder, like, can you sign up for this motherfucker?
Oh yeah, it says right team sign up. It says it
Where
right
does
at
it
the
say?
top.
Oh,
See what it
team
says.
sign up. Let's see what
Let's
happens.
see
when
what
we
it
do
is
that.
like.
Make a wild man
Oh,
audition video. Make sure it stands out. Lawyers told us to say don't hurt yourself or anyone else and don't get arrested. Fill out the player entry form and upload your submission video. That's pretty simple. I think we could carry that out in one weekend easily. Get a video out. Wow. This is interesting as fuck. I am so interested. Dude, we just need a fourth guy. Right?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Right? Oh,
Because all of us right now, we could each one of us could do any one of those games like and dominate. I feel like
true. Yeah.
So we got
Wow.
one more person, like
just the ringer, like the fourth person that can kind of do it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The ringer. That's what they call the ringer. You put him in anytime.
So that was a little prequel.
Nice. I like that.
Jay? What do you think, Jay?
So, Jay, what do you think about this Florida man thing? I mean, it's not until next year, March, but we have time to prep now.
I think we prep. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know me?
Are you not entertained?
We do it.
Are you not entertained?
I'll say we there.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, listen, I think we got to consider it. So that's a good thing.
I might the kid that was here, that kid Danny.
How old is he?
The guy that goes, he's 30. He goes,
oh, he's not a kid.
He plays volleyball.
That's not a kid.
No, I mean, I wasn't going to bring the 16-year-old Max. That kid would wipe the floor with everybody. That would be unfair.
Yeah.
No, we didn't bring that kid. No, we're not. We're going to leave the beast at home. We'll bring the 30-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
But he's like, I need a reason to get in shape. All right, I'm calling. His nickname is Captain America. I'm calling.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, all right. Well, that's a great little extra segment there that you threw in there, Pete. We're going to have to consider this, and we'll give you an update as to what we're going to do. Let's get into some What the F Florida Man. You guys ready?
Yeah. Always.
Florida man.
A Florida man.
A Florida man.
A Florida man.
Now to the town of Seffner, Florida, near Tampa, where last night the earth opened up, as it does increasingly, and this time it swallowed a 37-year-old man as he slept in his home.
A man accused of destroying a liquor store in Okaloosa County told police he was in Alice in Wonderland. Matthew Horace Jones also said a caterpillar smoking a hookah told him to do it.
A man calls 911 while Collier County Sheriff's deputies are chasing him, and he says Donald Trump, our president, is his personal friend, a close one at that.
A Lake Worth man is not too happy. He's accused of getting violent when waiters at a restaurant told him they weren't giving away free pizza.
Covering Florida this morning, a Key West man is behind bars. Investigators say he was caught with a large amount of cocaine hidden in this Cookie Monster doll.
Holy shit, man.
The Cookie Monster doll fucking gave it up. God damn it.
It was listen. It wasn't cookies. It was cocaina. Okay.
Yeah, that's a difference. Yeah.
He's like, I'm not that kind of a monster, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't confectioner sugar on top of there.
He's vegan.
I believed in dare.
Yeah. Jay, what do you have this week for us for What the F Florida Man?
Southwest Florida man survives gator attack thanks to his neighbor, Zeshubi.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
Talk to us, Jay. What happened here?
A Southwest Florida man is alive following a gator attack in North Naples, and he has his neighbors to thank for it. Here's the situation.
All right, let's hear it.
You have his two neighbors.
Yeah.
This guy's name is Rick Figueroa.
Okay.
He is walking his dogs, and it's alligator mating season, by the way. For those of you who don't know, this is a very dangerous time to be walking around in Florida, especially at night. So when it starts, when you start hearing this like kind of a croaking sound, it's in the toads. It's in the toads.
It's no frog.
See those red eyes in the water?
It's no frog.
Yeah.
You see those red eyes in the water? Yeah, you get the fuck out.
No, you get the hell out. You get the alligators, normally pretty cool.
Yeah.
During mating season,
not cool.
No bueno.
Super aggressive. So, walking his dogs, ends up getting attacked by this alligator.
Yeah.
Alligator gets a hold of his leg, drags him down. His dogs are frozen with fear.
Oh.
He's screaming for help. He's punching, he's jabbing this thing in its eyes, and it starts dragging him back. And that is when his two neighbors see him screaming for help, thinking he fell down. The man, whose name I cannot find in this thing because I'm not really reading it now anymore. His neighbor, whose name is Hero right now.
Come on, man.
Listen, we've already talked about my proclivities getting to me today. Okay.
No, I got you got it. You got locked up.
Hey, it happens. It's been an awesome day. Very productive. I
It's all
also
good.
took a lot of the devil's lettuce to get me going. It was like spinach, Popeye. Arr. So
Yeah.
neighbor drives up, sees him on his side, runs out. The guy says, "Put your dogs in your Lincoln SUV." The guy's got a big old Lincoln and says, "Run the alligator over." So the man gets in his Lincoln, runs the 11-foot alligator over.
Nice.
11-foot alligator.
Hey.
Kills the thing. It ends up getting hauled off. This happened February 12th of this year, and they were just on the Jay Leno show.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
good.
Amazing.
That's funny as shit.
What the fuck, man? So he said, "Hey, buddy, hey, help me out here. Run your fucking car over this fucking alligator that's got me pinned down."
Talk about having presence of mind to have that kind of a big conversation.
Oh, yeah.
This wasn't his first time being attacked.
No.
What?
I don't know. I'm just
throwing it out there.
So
I'm
my
saying.
thing is, so who's dragging who here? Because if the innovator is dragging him out or dragging him in, how is the Lincoln going to drag or going to run over the gator? Is the guy pulling the gator out? Like,
so they were walking up more like an easement, so they weren't as close to the water as you would think. They were actually closer to the street.
okay,
As the guy's walking his two dogs.
got you. And it came up out of the water.
It wasn't even in the water, but those things when they go.
They go.
They go.
They're quick.
Yeah. They're fast.
Yeah.
And it got a hold of his leg. It pulled him down. More as it had the lower half of his leg. He was jabbing it, poking it in the eyes, and that's when it started dragging back.
Hey, go get your fucking Lincoln, bro.
Run it over, bro.
Run it over, bro. Happy Florida man.
Oh,
run it over, bro. Go get the fucking Lincoln.
Could you imagine what he fucking felt like when that gator came after him?
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, you know how fucking ecstatic I would be to see that. My leg is in the face now, and then you see this fucking Lincoln Town car coming out of nowhere.
Oh, I would have recorded the whole thing. I would have recorded the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh, that's crazy.
Right, bro.
Wow. All right. Well, listen, that's
only in Florida.
Listen, that is so true. You don't fucking find that shit out nowhere else. There's only in this
They
state.
just got attacked in a canoe the other day, like about a month back up here.
Oh, really? Yeah. There's
they
always like a random every month. There's
Bro,
like one.
snatched her out of the canoe. Grabbed her like
Oh.
this.
Grabbed her?
Ah!
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Ah!
bitch, come here.
Yo, okay. Think it's a fucking joke, bro.
Get over here.
The scorpion her ass. Oh my god, Lord.
Yeah, so-
well, Jay, thanks for that. What the Florida man.
Yes.
Tonight we're going to get into our main topic in a second here. We're going to give a really remarkable story about Julian Brown, a 21-year-old self-taught inventor from Atlanta, Georgia, that went on and became viral for creating a device that turns plastic into fuel, and who recently disappeared under suspicious circumstances, or did he? So we're going to be talking about that here in a second about Mr. Julian Brown. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more Dark Fringe Radio. Boom. Welcome back, everybody, to Dark Fringe Radio. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, actually a very interesting person, Julian Brown. And you're probably asking, who the hell is Julian Brown? And I'm going to tell you. He's a 21-year-old Atlanta native, and he was a self-taught welder and engineer. And basically is a social media influencer. He's got over 1.8 million followers. I mean, he's just all over the place. He founded Nutrilab, and his mission is to solve the plastic waste crisis that's happening in our world. Me, you, Jay, Pete can all agree that, plastic is something that is a concern to us, especially that, there's no really way to recycle it and properly get rid of it. It takes a lot of time. But this individual has come up with a way to come out with biofuel, diesel fuel, and also water just from this plastic. So let's talk about the technology, guys, real quick. It's called plastiline. And to explain the basics of it, it's a microwave pyrolysis. And what it does is it accesses certain components of the plastic. And how it works is it uses heat and an oxygen-free environment to break down the plastic into a liquid fuel. So why is this different than traditional recycling to waste or energy methods? That's a good question. So, to talk about this invention, plastiline and its ability to produce the cleaning, burning diesel fuel, I'm going to play a quick video real quick for you guys here, so that way you guys can be familiar about what we're talking about here and understand. So give me 1 second.
Behind me is my plastic into-fuel reactor, and this is plastic diesel from plastic waste. Eugene, Oregon. Let's turn some plastic into fuel. There we are! There you are! Not even a sliver! Look at the jar! The jar is empty!
So yeah, there you go, guys. I mean, that's a pretty good explanation about what this guy is doing. I mean, what's your initial thought, Pete, when you see something like this? I mean, do you think this is something that's super dangerous? Because of course, this can obviously affect the whole, industry, or a few industries at least, right?
I don't think it's anything new.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning,
You're talking about like the guy that had the car that ran off of water?
Not even that. I'm just talking
No?
about you don't.
Which he disappeared mysteriously too.
You don't think the government did this already? You know what I'm saying?
But did they suppress it on purpose?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't think they've done this shit already, bro? You think one kid in the middle of nowhere with a group of 20 people seeing him and his little water bottle of diesel plastic, bro? You don't think that the government already has this stuff out there?
Listen, I'm not. I don't
I'm not
debate
saying-
that.
Right. But what I'm saying is like, so it's like, even if this is just for common, this is for, this is all, I feel like this is all for show. Like, I feel like it's cool. Like it's cool and all. And it's like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? But it's never going to come to fruitality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
it's never going to come.
Why the industry is going to kill it somehow? The government's going to kill it somehow.
Of course. Just like cancer, just like AIDS, just like they have all these drugs to suppress these things, but not cure it.
The money is in the
That's what I'm
treatment, not the
saying.
cure.
Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
The same
Right,
thing.
right.
You bring up the guy with the water car.
Yeah.
That's already been done many a times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have already industry people, Volkswagen's already doing it. You already got German, you know what I mean? All this stuff is not new. You know what I'm saying? It's new to people that don't know. I feel like the government already has a lock on this. So I think they're going to keep it under wraps just because, of course, it's too much money into it, bro. Too much money in crude oil, gas.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if this guy's a threat because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Putting that information out there. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I'm saying. Is he really a threat? Or, it's just.
Well, we'll talk about that. There's a couple of videos I want to show you guys regarding that. Jay, what do you think off the top?
Well, I think that as an invention, I see what you're thinking, Will, that the government, like Pete's saying, already kind of had it. Government's probably suppressed it because it was something that they had already figured out. He kind of, I don't want to say comes across it. He discovers it. He designs it. He does it his way. And then, but I have to be honest. I don't think it's the money this time. I think it's the power. Because look at this. What really fuels our economy? Yes, it's money, but it's money that all for fuel. It's all about oil.
Yeah.
It's all about oil and land.
Mm-hmm.
So if this guy's coming up, or let's say whether the government had it before or whether he was the first to discover it and they just wanted to keep it suppressed. Because if you really look at it, if we now have a cleaner, better burning diesel, and if you're making it from plastic, which is currently a problem and beyond abundance at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
you're not just threatening an economy. You're not threatening a business. You're not just threatening an economy. You're threatening international relationships with countries that we are
trade policy
owed to.
Yeah, trade policy, money,
So
millions and billions.
I mean, we're
of dollars.
talking this. I think this goes much deeper, more than millions and millions of dollars. I'm talking about people who actually run the world, brother.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the people who, and that's where you gotta start. Because again, looking at just the current regime and some of the things that are going on, I mean, denial. Just pretend like it never happened, right?
Yeah.
So it would be really easy for something like this to very easily get swept under the rug, and for something that clearly we are all ridiculously dependent on.
Yeah, there we go. Well, it's interesting, Jay and Pete, because there's a lot of validation to what he's doing too. Because there's the labs that test results that confirm that the cleaner burning fuel than standard diesel. So it's already been proven to be more effective than that. A GoFundMe effort has raised $1 million to scale the production of this. He's got a $100,000 grant from Alexis Oharian, who's a Reddit co-founder. He's viral, of course, with all this media coverage. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened. So let's talk about his trials and, what's happened, because, throughout the years that he's kind of built this machine, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened. He actually almost killed himself. He almost blew himself up. I don't know if you know this guy's or not, but I'm going to play a quick video regarding that. And it's pretty interesting because, you know what? I give the guy credit, because if something did something to me of this nature, I would fucking quit. And that's just me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna tell you this truth. This guy has such much more drive and determination than I do. It's inspiring. But let me show you this one clip real quick, if you don't mind, because it's really is interesting.
That brother gave that boy fentanyl. Look at him.
I'm being cooked alive by some damn invisible fire. The Holy Ghost. Boy. The Holy Ghost is burning me right. I can't even see the fire. Look at this bloody bollocks, man. I'm in Church's Chicken Deluxe. Right, so about 1 year ago, right, a G blew himself up messing about with my plastic into fuel reactor, and I damn near blew my legs off. The blast of fire aimed right down at my feet. I was barefoot, no safety equipment, basketball shorts, like an absolute goofy, but I've learned. Let's see how I look though after a year. So obviously I'm mobile and I'm functional because I've been doing all this work, but the scars are there. And so, I am now a hybrid. I'm black and white. And I burnt myself so much that I became white. And it's interesting because you would think, obviously, I'm already quite dark as is. So I didn't think I could even burn. Like, what happens if you burn charcoal? Well, you actually burn it white, and that's what happened here. But, it doesn't hurt or anything. My legs are completely functional and mobile. But yeah, I had huge blisters. I looked like the Elephant Man, right? Huge blisters all around. And now, this is like baby skin. This is brand new skin that came in. So it's actually not scarring, right? Which is interesting. I tell you, the craziest part is when, after the blisters popped, I had that skin there. They had to scrub off the dead skin with the boiling water. They had me under when they did that, but when I woke up, the pain was insane. But we're here, and there you go. 1 year later, still got the scars to prove what I've been through. So. And I know it's like kind of crazy, but I wouldn't have had it any other way because I learned, and I wear my safety equipment, my boots, my fireproof overalls every time now. Heck, sometimes I even wear a helmet, make sure nothing hits my face, and if I hadn't learned that way, I could have been in a far worse accident. But there's so many ways I could easily destroy myself, turning plastic into fuel at a DIY homemade scale. So I learned, and that's what's most important. But also, Even if it was a worse injury, I'd be right back at it, guys, because I told you guys I'm here. I'm on a mission. I'm going to get things done. I'm going to solve this problem, or I'm going to at least be a part of the solution to the plastic problem. And that's what it is. I'm fully committed. So Nature Jab, why we put Nature Jab? Because the jab is the strike of the warrior. And I'm here. I'm a warrior for humanity. I'm a warrior for Earth. And I'm a warrior for what's right. And we got to get things done. So there you are.
Yeah. Oof. That's dedication. Pete, what do you think?
Yeah.
About that? I mean, you saw his legs, right? Kentucky Fried Chicken legged his legs.
Hey, listen.
Explosion, right? Like a boom.
You gotta pay the price, Papa. You know what I'm saying?
Price, yeah.
You know, like that's what these guys do. You know what I mean? Like that's their passion. That's what they do, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
it's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild that they continue. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right. That would scare me to death. Just like not even go further with this. I'm like, okay, I fucking burned my legs already. I'm like, I'm good.
Fuck that, bro.
Right?
I'm good.
Exactly.
You're just mixing too much stuff.
Yeah.
Good. That's not my. Fuck no. I give him props, bro. Like it's pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing that he could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like on a DIY
100%.
scale.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool as shit. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like just watching that. The mindset you have to have and focus you have to do some shit like that. Bro, my ADHD is too fucking far off, bro. I've been raw dogging.
You'll never get anything done.
Hey, listen, I've been raw dogging life with no Ritalin my whole fucking life. Without Ritalin my whole fucking life, bro. I'll leave 2 chemicals off to the right to go do something else.
Kaboom!
Bang!
Kaboom!
My wife said to me the other day, she's like, "You always forget something behind when you go back downstairs." I'm like, I know. I go upstairs, get some, and I'll come back down. 9 times out of 10, it's an AirPod or my phone. It's something that I need to go. Like, I'd be the same way. I'd be the same way. I'd be like doing something, squirrel, bang.
Yeah. So I mean, bro, like I said, you got a passion for it, man. You know what I mean? You got to
right.
You know, it didn't kill you. You know, so now
close to it though. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know.
Maybe.
No. Maybe. Let's talk about some of the legitimate threats this guy's gotten, because he's gotten some pretty legitimate threats, you know.
Probably.
No, not probably. Those definitely. We're gonna talk about the here. Yeah. It's crazy, but here, let me. I'm gonna play a quick video about something that he actually went through and witnessed, because I mean, this is just fucking crazy when you really think about it. Give me 1 second here, and
look, spotlight right at me. I don't know what's going on. This is the 3rd time this helicopter's been here. Look, it has a spotlight on it. There is a helicopter with a spotlight that keeps circling around me. It's so loud though, like I can't even go to sleep. Alright, so for those of you who have not seen my stories on Instagram, 2 nights ago, I was sleeping in Alabama where I work with my reactor, and there was a helicopter that flew really low and had a spotlight at 10 o'clock at night. Flew over me, shined the spotlight right into my windshield, then flew away, came back, did it again, came back, did it again, came back and did it again. It came 5 times, and this helicopter was flying so low I could feel the blades in my body. And I was recording it and posting it to my story, right? Letting everybody know what was going on. I was ready to leave. If it had done it a 6th time, I would have been gone. Let me tell you why this gets freaky and starts to get scary now. Outside of how scary it is to have a helicopter circle you 6 times in the middle of the country, where there's almost, like I've been there for a year, never seen a single helicopter out there. So to have a helicopter out there at night with a spotlight circle me 5 times is already freaky enough. But many of you suggested I get Flight Radar 24. I'm a gold member. I got it. I listened, okay? Because you can go back in time, you can select categories to figure out what type of plane you're looking for, right? Like if I wanted to do just helicopter, I could do all the filters, but then I can go back in time too to see. I can go directly back to the date and the time at which this happened. So right now I have it filtered for helicopters, and right now as I'm filming this, these are every single helicopter that's flying in the world right now, everywhere. This app is pretty cool. And I gotta say, if you guys are watching Flight Radar, you can sponsor me, because I actually really like this. I can't show you guys my screen because you'll know my location if I do that. But here's the scary part. I went back in time. I went hours before the helicopter ever showed up and just sat there looking at the screen, and guess what, guys? no helicopter ever showed up on Flight 24. But I have it on video. There was a helicopter there. But why was that helicopter not there? I wish I could show you. I can't give away my location. And I know it's the exact time because Instagram has the time when I posted it archived. So I have the exact date, the exact time, I have the exact location, and yet Flight 24 is telling me there was no helicopter in the sky. So, and there were some other things I didn't say to you. There were some points where the whole sky was lighting up like a flash. And then I saw some stars in the sky that were moving. Oh, it was just a bloody shooting star or comet. No, these stars weren't moving like shooting stars. They were moving like up and then just disappeared. So I don't know what I saw, and they were very high up. This is not a drone. This was a star that was moving and disappearing.
Could you imagine?
No.
Like, you have that shit going on with you?
I don't know. I did have that little run-in.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
And it kind of felt that way because we were talking about the Vegas shooting, and it was probably the very first time I was like, I don't think that actually happened. Yeah. It was the very first time. Like, there was some of the other stuff before. I was like, I don't know. I mean, who really did? And then the biggest thing happened. I was like,
and nothing ever came out. Nothing ever came out about that either.
Nothing ever came out, huh? Weird.
No, very crazy.
Super weird.
Curious. Yeah.
So, but I remember we were having that conversation. And kind of same thing. I remember seeing a helicopter flying over, and then there was a whole bunch of cops, and I was being
detained,
and asked to look at my mouth because they were looking for somebody with gold teeth, apparently. And yeah.
Thank God you had the grills on, huh, Jay?
I was like, I don't do gold, dog. I do silver. Right? I like different kind of pattern.
Pete, what do you think about that? What do you say to some guy like that that's sitting out there in the middle of nowhere in Alabama and some just fucking helicopter starts to come?
In the sky.
Love that movie, by the way. One of my favorites. Yeah. I know it's what you hate. You hate. Yeah.
Oh.
Would you shoot that helicopter? Would you shoot the fucking spotlight?
That would be weird as fuck, bro. That's creepy as shit.
That's weird, right?
Yep.
And then not be able to find the transponder information on the Flight 24 because crazy. every flying vehicle has to have a transponder. And
so the helicopter that was there is Flight 24.
Correct. Supposedly.
No. Flight 24 is the app that the guy.
Flight 24 is what he's using, right?
Oh,
to track it. And what he was saying is that he took this undisclosed location where he does all his work. Went all the way back in history, and the only time there was ever a helicopter flying over was this time where it came out over there 5 times. His whole thing was it went from there's never been a helicopter out there ever to now suddenly it's out here 5 times,
right?
And I can show you that that's what's happening, and that's suspect in and of itself. It does certainly raise some alarms as to think that there were some Blackhawks that didn't want him.
So scary.
DIYing.
Fuck yeah. And I don't even think it was a fucking Black Hawk, bro. Because a Black Hawk, they'll definitely know when a fucking Black Hawk comes out. Like,
absolutely, right?
You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
But I'm saying like they would know a Black Hawk is out. You know what?
Yeah.
For the most part, so I would think it would be like a smaller, like I don't know.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
it's like more like a sheriff's helicopter, something.
Right, that they could, easily just kind of like fucking spook the guy like John Rambo. You know what I'm saying? When he popped up at First Blood.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's a fucking scarecrow. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. No, but that's weird as fuck, dude. Like, and
that's creepy.
A year.
That's what I'm saying. And he's out in the middle of nowhere.
That's the thing about being out there in that country, bro. Like,
they can get you. Nobody knows nothing. Yeah,
I'm telling you. But you notice a lot of things a lot more too. You're a lot, anything that's not of usual out there in the country.
Right.
You fucking pick that shit up. Like, yo, that
they do.
Yeah, like, bro, little stupid shit too, bro. That shit. So that's weird as fuck. And I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
No, absolutely not. I'm going to play another video real quick about the threat and what he plans to do because of it. And this is crazy because what he says from the get-go is just fucking wild. You know what I mean? Like from the jump. Give me 1 second here.
I know that I'm not going to live long. And that's why I put every day, every hour, every minute into building, into growing. Why am I out here working on this plastic into fuel reactor I've been working on for 5 years, since I was 17? Why am I out here in 100-degree weather? Why am I out here despite being falsely accused and reported to the EPA and the IRS? Why am I out here despite weird black helicopters that turn off their radar transponder circling me 6 times at night? Why am I out here sleeping in my van, crazy humidity, mosquitoes, gnats flying in, and yet I still do it? Why am I out here despite having to drive 4 hours every time I want to work on this machine? Because when I was doing it in my parents' backyard, I blew myself up and I had to go to the hospital for 2nd-degree burn surgery. I do this because this is my mission that I've assigned myself to. I do this because I do not fear death. I do not fear suffering or uncomfortability. You know what I fear? I fear allowing an idea of something that may not even exist or happen have enough control over your entire life to where you're not even really living your life. That's the only thing I fear. And thus, I am completely set on what I want to do here, and nothing will steer my course but myself. And I am not a quitter. And now that I've set my mind on this, because I wish to liberate humanity, I wish to liberate humanity from this cycle in which we're bound by waste, in this cycle in which we're bound by division, in this cycle in which we're bound by not knowing ourselves. I wish to free us all from all of this. And now that I'm set on that mission, I'm not giving up. And so it will happen, no matter what. Because you know what, to me, when I'm building something, I expect it to be hard. I expect it to be uncomfortable. I expect it to be difficult. You know why? Because that's the whole point. You have to suffer to grow. You have to feel uncomfortable to attribute value to what you do. So you may see this and you see a piece of metal with certain pieces of metal welded onto it, but I see it for what it really is. I see it because when I see this, I can go back in time to not just putting it together, but the motivation as to why I put it together, the hope, the purpose, the passion, all right here embodied. My soul is within this, just as yours is within anything you do and put your mind to as well. So if you wonder why I'm out here and why I'm not gonna do anything else but continue to stay on this mission until I see it through, until I say it's complete, that is why. Because it doesn't matter what anything externally is. There is no threat, there is no uncomfortability, there is no amount of suffering that will steer me from what I wish to do, because that is the life I wish to live. It's inevitable.
Pretty powerful. Powerful, right?
I'm fucking in.
Right? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it, right?
Fucking in, bro.
Well, of course.
He's the type of guy you don't even bring out with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
yeah.
the type of guy
He's there before you can even get there.
Bro, yeah. He's like, bro.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. It's crazy because, he kind of disappeared for a little while. Then his mom came out with a video saying that, he's okay. He's just kind of like he's safe, but he's just like not revealing where he's at. And then he came out with a video after saying, he appreciates everybody, worrying about him, and he's not going to stop doing what he's doing. But he had to stop for a little while because basically he was getting hacked on all forms of social media. And basically he had to have Meta come in and actually do an investigation. He actually sued Meta to have them do an investigation. They actually did it. They kind of found out who these people are. They are government officials, are government type of entities. Yes, exactly. So, at the end of the day, this guy's going to be treading some pretty, unsafe waters, until what happens. I don't know what's going to happen with this guy. I mean, what do you think the eventual, conclusion is going to happen with this person? Let me start with you, Pete. Go ahead.
He's just
is he going to be like that guy with a water car?
I don't think so, because now, social media is there. You know what I mean? You got social media. Back then, they could just sweep.
There was nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a water, I didn't know there was a water car until, I had to look it up. It was nothing I grew up up knowing, we didn't know about no fucking water quality. Like, I don't know if you did. I did.
No. Not until after. Right. It's funny you said that, because today I was talking to Antonio, my son, and we were talking about school, and he's taking African American studies this year for his senior year. And then I was like, hey, listen, you're going to learn about a lot of stuff. I was like, do you know about Black Wall Street? And he's like, no. And I was like, well, you know what? I didn't learn about Black Wall Street until after I was in school. After.
Right.
So it's not, it's something, there's some things that you just don't learn in school.
Right.
You know what I mean? You just don't learn in school.
Mm-hmm.
So, then I told him to Google it, and he found out. He's like, oh, damn. He's like, there was actually a Black Wall Street that was very, very, very prominent. I was like, yeah. I was like, listen, it's crazy. There's a lot of history that's just not taught in school. But, that goes to what we're talking about tonight. This, suppression of information. We don't, we hate to see that. Obviously something like this, we hope that this could come into the mainstream, and but again, it would kill so many industries. I don't think it would happen, because it would kill the oil and gas industry. I mean, well, yeah, I don't even know. I mean, the repercussions.
I saw this in a Metal Gear game.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Oilex. Dr. Patrov. Dr. Patrov created Oilex, and that was why they were after. Yeah. I'm sorry, Hideo Kojima is at it again.
There you go. I mean, yeah, it's amazing, and it's crazy to see when you have a person, just a layman, out of nowhere. This is a normal kid out of Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I mean? He's a welder. He's a
engineer, smart kid.
He's a smart kid. But at the end of the day, he's not. You know what I mean? He's not fucking Tony Stark, but he's figured this out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Maybe. Now he needs to come out with a suit.
Dude, well, my point. Do we need the Iron Man suit to? Because if this plastic diesel,
yeah.
Because plastic is a huge issue, and Pete is right. Social media and this guy continuing to post all the time. It's a reason why he was being hacked all over the place. It's a reason why it's because information. This is what we've long talked about. Information and propaganda. The thing about what goes on with our current, with what's going on. God, I hate when I have to say it like this. It does seem like, just saying, just seems like we never get really the whole story. We only get an itty bit of the story, or we get so much nonsense information that it ends up getting sifted through. Like, again, I don't know, found the Ark of the Covenant. Anybody remember that? That happened like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Ark of the Covenant? Yeah. Proof God's real. What? I'm sorry?
Yeah, what happened? Yeah.
Cool. All right.
What? How about the Epstein files? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just one thing after the other, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing how things in the mainstream media have only a certain amount of shelf life. Like I say it's only a week. Like especially even if it's even if it's a huge story, you got a week out of it. You know what I mean? That's it.
But look at okay. You remember when we first talked about the whole Diddy case?
Of course.
And
yeah.
You remember what I said? I said they're gonna get swept under the rug. You're gonna get limited information.
Mm-hmm.
And look what's fucking happening. And it was literally I felt like it's been only a week and a half, 2 weeks, and he's already being sentenced and all this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Half the charges are dropped. That's what I'm saying. There's too many bigger players.
I said it might fucking give him immunity.
Right. Exactly. Goes back to what Jay was saying. We're not talking about the fucking, once you get the power, you get the money. When you get the money,
we're not talking about Jay Galosi or Peter Brew or Will Martinez on the regular street. Yeah. Yeah.
Man. The guys that run the world, bro. And unfortunately, bro, what this little, black kid from a fucking Augusta, Georgia, him being black too. Come on.
That doesn't help.
That doesn't help at all, bro. And
poor guy. Poor guy.
It sucks, bro, because he looks like he's determined. He's well spoken.
Oh, he's fucking definitely determined, and he's smart.
You know what I'm saying? And he's fucking. At the end of the day, bro, you can't knock what he's doing, but he has to. Everybody has to understand that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not. It might not last long. You know what I mean? So put out as much as you can. Get out there as much as you can, and let the public try to get behind you. Because if he already raised $1 million, right, and then you got another guy from Reddit ready to back you up.
Yeah,
I mean, you have some power in the game now. But
the co-founder of Reddit,
right?
Not just some guy from Reddit.
But again,
Right. Yeah.
we're talking about Israelis. We're talking about these fucking princes over there just with all this money, oil,
Receipts.
and
Yeah.
$2 million is nothing to them.
Yeah. Petty change.
Nothing.
Petty change.
Nothing.
Then you mix them up with these guys over here, bro. What's the leading oil manufacturer?
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, but what's the company like?
Shell.
I think it's like Shell gas station owns almost like 80-70% of all distribution.
I think it's 60%, but yeah, you're absolutely right. It's very close.
Like
very close.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so
The majority of it, yes.
Yeah, all that being, you know what I mean? And look at instead of doing this plastiline shit, whatever,
Yeah.
or even looking into that side, they go EVs. EVs,
Right.
bro, that
Right.
do the same exact thing.
But you have to have power to have EVs. That's the crazy part, you know?
Point. That's my
Yeah.
fucking whole point. But that's
And
what
if the
they're
grid goes
rather
down, if the grid goes down, what are you going to do? Where are you going to charge your car?
Right. That's
You
what
know?
I'm saying. Combustible engines or gas will never
Never go away.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
I mean, even Donald Trump, I'll even give him credit to this because, and you'll never really hear me give him a lot of credit, but he did fucking take down the EV thing in California where they were going to mandate people in like 2028 to have all EV cars.
You remember they were going to do that for the whole state of the whole USA. Like
Yeah, but no, then it got dwindled down just to California because Gavin Newsom, he pushed it, but
it's California.
Yeah, it's California, but at the same time, it just doesn't make sense either. You know what I mean? And I'll give Donald Trump credit. He did the right thing. He eliminated that, and that was the right thing to do. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. So what you're saying is he gave the babies candy just before he took their toys.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion. We can have a whole podcast about that.
I guess
Goddamn.
Oh my God, terrible framing. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm whoa, stuff. So
Meanwhile, we're sex trafficking the babies, but let's not get over there.
Oh, okay, all right. Mine was bad enough and incidental. William.
No.
I don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Are we talking
William.
about
Epstein, check it out.
William.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Find the files.
Ray,
They won't release the files.
No, they're not gonna. No, of course they're not gonna.
Too much collateral damage. Too much collateral damage.
Both sides are all.
Both sides.
What are we talking about?
They do nothing.
They see nothing. They do nothing.
They do nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He looking like a man. He looking like a man.
He looking like a man.
He looking like a man. Yeah.
bad,
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Well, guys, listen.
Hey, Trump's over there like, yeah, I want them. I will show the files. Meanwhile, some bitch trying to get rid of them. Get rid of them.
Yeah. What files? That's bullshit. There's no files.
Oh my God.
It's crazy. Yeah. But anyways, let's get off of that, the political tip. But yeah, listen, let's keep our eye on Julian Brown. Let's make sure this kid is protected. I hope this kid keeps on doing what he's doing. I think he's doing a great thing. I just don't see a very bright future because I know how this all works. I've seen how it works at the end over and over and over and over and over again. Just look at the history. It just repeats itself. So God bless Julian. I hope, you just keep doing what you're doing. Again, that's
be well.
Be well, young man. Absolutely. That's a good wrap up for tonight, guys. I want to just remember, just tell everybody. Remind. Yeah, it started with the R-E, I know. Yeah, thank you. Remind everybody how you can listen to the podcast. Just go to darkfringeradio.com. Make sure you go to our website, darkfringeradio.com, and our YouTube, of course, darkfringeradio.com. And like and subscribe. Do all that stuff there, please. We really appreciate it. And that's it for tonight. Anything to set us out here, Pete, first off?
Good to be back, fellas. Let's do it
Good to be back. Absolutely. Jay, anything to say?
It's great to be back. Let's keep this content coming. Everybody keep on the lookout. Let's keep it going. It's time, man.
There we go. And keep out for the Fox and Pony show as well. Check that stuff out on YouTube and Instagram. So, yeah, that's a lot of cool car content and stuff there, too. So check it out. Again, I am Will Martinez. I'm here with Jay Galosi, Peter Brew. We say good night to you all and have a great night. And thank you for joining us on Dark Fringe Radio.
Let's go.